Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students of المناهج school, good evening everyone. We're still with revision. Third part of our revision would be with reading. How to answer question of reading. I get you a sample passage to read and to get the important question or how to answer important question in this reading passage. Let's see. First, you read the main text. Moby Dick was written by Herman Melville in 1851. Now, I want to focus on what? Names. Moby Dick. Herman Melville. Important. 1851. Important date. Okay. How can I get the question? Of course, in the first exam you have true or false questions. The same questions, but now how? How can you get the question? You can ask yourself. Yes. What's the name of the novel? Moby Dick. Excellent. Who wrote the novel? Herman Melville. Excellent. Excellent. Yes. In 1851. Yes. When did he write this novel or this book? In 1851. Right. Okay. Next step. The story is about. What is the story about? This is very important. How Captain Ahab lost his leg to a big whale. Yes, this is very important. The theme, the main idea of the story. How Captain Ahab lost his leg to a big whale. Again, the names, Captain Ahab, okay? The names. When I ask you, who is the main character in this book? Captain Ahab, yes, is the main character. Named Moby Dick. Named Moby Dick. What's the name of the big whale? Okay? Moby Dick. By the way, this is the title of the story. So he went searching for this whale. Okay, Captain Ahab went searching for this whale. Some of the people on the ship have dreams about Moby Dick, and they interpret those dreams as warning to Ahab. Okay? Of course, you know interpret. To translate, to clear, to clarify, to make something clear. Okay? Dreams. Yes, you can ask. You can be asked about dreams. You can be asked about why did Moby Dick why did Captain Ahab want to kill Moby Dick, the whale? Why? You don't know? Take your time. But the captain doesn't listen. When they finally meet, Moby Dick, the whale, kills Captain Ahab and destroys his ship. This is the end. Okay? Captain Ahab was killed by Moby Dick. But you didn't answer me why. Yes, Captain Ahab lost his leg to a big whale. The big whale, which is called Moby Dick, cut Captain Ahab's leg. So he wanted to take revenge. He wanted to kill Moby Dick. Now, you can ask yourself, or let me ask you questions, or true-false questions. The story was written by William Shakespeare. True or false? False, of course. It's Herman Melville. Okay? The story was written in the 16th century. 16th century. True or false? False, of course. It's written in the 19th century. And not this number. When it is 18, this is 19th century. When it is 6, this number 18. Focus on this. When it is 18, this is 19th century. If it is 17, it is 18th century. When it is 19, it is 20th century. Right? Because this is a deductive question. You work with your mind. The questions may be direct and may be indirect. Direct, like I said. What's the name of the story? It's Moby Dick. Excellent. Who wrote it? Herman Melville. When was it written? In 1851. That's very nice. But I can ask you, how old is the story? Oh, here you need to think. The story was written in 1851, and today we are in 2020. Okay, so you must count the amount of time. Got it? Now, the story is about how Captain Ahab lost his leg to a big whale. True or false? True, of course. True, of course, because I wrote it. I read it from the passage. Okay. The whale named Captain Ahab. True or false? False. The whale named Moby Dick. Searching for this whale. Okay. Captain Ahab went searching for Moby Dick to befriend him, for being his friend. True or false? False, of course. He wanted to kill Moby Dick to take revenge. Why? Because Moby Dick cut his leg. Another type of question you may find in the exam. The word interpret means what? You can guess, okay? Interpret a dream to make it mystery or to make it clear. To make it clear, of course. Okay, interpret. Translate to make it clear. You are right. So you have direct questions. It's very clear. You can find it very easily. A date or name or who wrote the novel, what the name of the novel, when was the novel written. Okay, yes, this is very easy. The main character, Captain Ahab and Moby Dick. Indirect questions, I can ask you about a date now. You compare dates, comparing times, 2 times. You can be asked about why why did Captain Ahab wanted to kill Moby Dick? Want to kill Moby Dick? Okay. I can ask you what happened by the end. Okay. To be frank, indirect questions are not so much or so many. No, they are going to be asked directly. If you follow these steps, you will get the full mark in this question. Okay, the same question in the exam, you'll find it typically, but not the passage itself. Okay, you can read very well, guess meanings, expect or focus on names, places, dates. This is very important when you read. Okay, then concentrate on your questions, true or false, like I asked you. Give a look down. Okay, Moby Dick is the name of a whaling ship. True or false? The whale eventually kills Captain Ahab. True or false? Okay, these are two questions about the novel. I think they are very clear to you. I think we ended our total revision. We revised vocabulary, grammar, then we finished with reading. Okay? Finally, nice to meet you online. I wish you are all good. If you have any question, you can ask us on our WhatsApp or in Telegram groups. Any question, we are all ears, students of المناهج school. Thank you all. I wish you are all good. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.